Hello, I'm Phillip. I'm from Texas. I moved here like 12, 14 days ago, and I heard that New Zealand was needing skilled labor, so I decided to make the move. My birthday was in January, so I figured if I didn't do it now, I wasn't going to do it. And I came here, had contact to Canstaff, and they put me right to work. Within like 2 days, they had an employer that got me a job, so I'm ready to work now. I have a bank, got my bank account. I like the weather.
How are you finding the work, and the guys at work?
Everybody's friendly here.
Yeah.
Very friendly. I haven't really met anybody that wasn't friendly.
Right.
Yeah.
What are the main differences from at home with say the people here and the community, the size of the city?
Size of the city is about the same.
Okay.
I come from a big city, so I get all that.
Yep. Have you been out and about yet in the
I have.
social side of things?
I'm not much into the bars or anything
Yeah.
like that, but I have walked around.
Cool.
I've been downtown, and I've walked across the railroad tracks.
And it's not all rubble, is it?
Oh no, not at all. In fact, there's a lot of construction going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what about social activities? Are you intending on joining a team or going out in the outdoors? Or
I am an avid backpacker, and I
great.
do like mountain climbing. So when I was flying here, I saw the mountains, and I was really excited to go at least make a couple of treks through there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What made you want to use Canstaff? Did you sort of hear about it through friends?
Actually, I wanted to move here back in 2011, and I ended up getting sidetracked, and I had been contacted through Canstaff a couple of times through email. So
right. So had you seen us on a job site or?
I had looked in in 2011. I had looked into moving here,
Okay.
so I had known about Canstaff as being like a job provider.
So it just wasn't the right time for you then?
Correct.
Yeah.
In this year, actually, my birthday, I was like, yeah, I need to do it now.
Cool.
And it was really easy.
And are you planning on staying a bit longer now then?
I do.
Yeah. So we made a good impression over the first couple of weeks?
Oh, yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Are you going to travel through other parts of New Zealand, like go to Queenstown or
They've
spots?
told me to go to Littleton and Queenstown. And I've never skydived before, but I know Queenstown is where
Oh,
you
right.
wanna
You're going to do
skydive.
that?
Yeah, I've never done it before, but I'm going to make the trek, yeah.
What do you think of the Kiwi lifestyle and the woman and the... Are we lovely ladies up here?
They're very pretty ladies here. I'm not
It has to
married,
say
I don't
that.
have a girlfriend, but I would rather start working first and get established before I do any of that.
And did you have any problems finding accommodation? Often it's in the media that it's hard to find accommodation in Christchurch or it's expensive, but there's actually quite a bit when you look for it.
Actually, I did. I didn't have a problem. I actually was fortunate that one of the employees at Canstaff, I was able to live at this place.
Right.
But I've looked in the newspaper and I've looked online, and reading the newspaper, I've read a lot that there was a shortage of homes and rental properties, but when you go and call and you look online, I didn't have a problem.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite as bad as what they're reporting, is it?
No, they're reasonable to. Actually, they're cheaper here than they are where I'm from. So.
Interesting. What about your work? Does that differ much, the welding industry from at home? Or?
No, well, my trade is welding. I've been welding since I was 13, and I've had a shop on my own for
you're a specialist.
20 years. Yeah, so I guess if you're a welder here, you're a welder there. It's all the same. Yeah.
And what do you think is going to happen in Christchurch in the near future, as far as the city and how it's going to change, just with the way the construction's going? Do you think it's going to be quite a brand new, exciting city? Do you think it...
Yeah, I think everybody's positive, and everybody wants to move forward.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. I think it's often doom and gloom reported in the media, but it's, it did take a wee while to get off the ground, to get it all started. But it takes time, doesn't it? The demolition and the building process.
Yeah. That most certainly, yeah.
Cool. And so how would you sum up leaving Texas to come to little old NZ and just your whole experience through Canstaff, through using the banking channels, your immigration? You found the process quite seamless?
It was so easy.
Yeah.
I mean...
did it take very long from deciding to leave?
I had my bank established with maybe the first week, and I had my debit card and everything was active within 10 days. So finding a job was the easiest.
Right. Yep.
Banking was the second easiest, and then they're processing my paperwork now for my work visa. So
Sounds like you might stay around a bit longer.
I would love to stay around a lot longer.
Awesome. And any final words of wisdom for someone else that was in the same situation as you that might want to come over to New Zealand and work
Get here
here?
soon. Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, I love the weather.
Yep.
I love the scenery, and I really want to see more of it sooner.
Awesome. Thanks for speaking to us today.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.